Hello, everybody. So recently, I did a TikTok calling out Velner's incessant bullying, and it has been incessant. We all know what he's done. He's catfished people. He's pretty much coerced his followers to bully the player known as Hannahmontana from Quetzalcoatl, and all sorts of false accusations against Hannahmontana from Quetzalcoatl and all else. So there seems to be a bit of a result out of the call out, and it comes in the form of, well, this. Take a look. So regarding these screenshots, I asked Hannahmontana from Quetzalcoatl if she had been on the receiving end of harassment lately, and then I received the answer in the form of these screenshots, and I received permission from Hannahmontana from Quetzalcoatl to feature them on this TikTok. So let's start with that first one. This feisty Mulberry character, whoever they are, with that response. Nice sock account. Whatever. Okay. Sock account. Really. So, that's a phrase I'm not really familiar with. So, I had to do some Googling. It says a sock account, also known as a sock puppet or research account, is a fake online identity that someone creates to hide their true identity. In other words, that clown's trying to say that comment's coming from the same person as Hannahmontana from Quetzalcoatl. Mr. Mulberry Bush, not a sock account. That comment you responded to with CED Jr., that's me. That's me. I'm not Hannahmontana from Quetzalcoatl. Nor have I ever been Hannahmontana from Quetzalcoatl. Not the same person. No. Get that through your head. And, of course, you got this character, Poof and Plots, whoever that Joker is, saying, you and both your alts on here should be banned for bullying. No bullying is going on here. Calling out someone for bullying is not bullying. Holding someone accountable is not bullying. It's calling someone out and standing up to them. Oh, and Poof the Magic Dragon, continues with this. Your name doesn't cross Velner's mind until you do weird shit like this, which is frequent as shit. No. Velner's, the name Hannahmontana for Quetzalcoatl crosses Velner's mind a lot because Velner can't seem to be relevant without mentioning Hannahmontana for Quetzalcoatl. That name comes out of his mouth way too much for anybody's liking. Velner is obsessed with Hannahmontana from Quetzalcoatl. He can't breathe, he can't do anything without mentioning that name. He's a stalker and a bully and a gaslighter. That's exactly what Velner is. And speaking of Velner, here's what was featured in a recent stream of his. Check this out. Yeah, so Velner's sheep are still mocking the whole thing from the day before, where Hannahmontana from Quetzalcoatl truthfully stated that she never made any comments about Velner's cat. And you got this character Ben in Alaska with the message, "I would never hurt a cat," in quotes, mocking Hannahmontana from Quetzalcoatl and trying to discredit her, which is just sickening. And then you have this Viaden, whoever the bloody hell that character is. When people make things up to garner sympathy, it flipping sucks. I know how that goes. That's what Velner's doing, making things up to garner sympathy. Velner's the liar. Velner's the liar here. Hannahmontana for Quetzalcoatl is not the liar. Hannahmontana for Quetzalcoatl is a wonderful person who is living her best life, not thinking about any worries in the world. But Velner will not have her living her best life, so Velner has to poke, and prod and lie and commit all sorts of gaslighting just to be relevant because he doesn't have a life of his own. I mean, Velner is a pathetic human being, and people like that shouldn't be allowed to have public forums like this, because it gives them a platform to spew whatever lies that come out of their mouth, and select sheep and lemmings will listen to it and take it as gospel. It's wrong. Velner is a bully, he's a gaslighter, and he's a deranged sociopath. Plain and simple.